Hi, today I'm reviewing the Clinique Oil-Free Face Cream with SPF 30. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. So, welcome back to Sunscreen Week. I'm reviewing all of the sunscreens I own, and I've got quite a few different Clinique sunscreens, so I'm reviewing another one of those, and this is one they came out with about a year or so ago, and it's just a solid SPF 30, although I do want to mention that they have pretty much the same product with an SPF 50, so you might want to check that one out. And they also have something similar for your body. This one's for your face. It's kind of a combination of a mineral and a chemical sunscreen, so it's got 4 different sun protection ingredients in there, 2 chemical and 2 mineral. And the one thing I want to mention, it's not water resistant, so if you're going to be outside swimming, sweating a lot, anything like that, you're going to want to use a sunscreen on your face that is waterproof. So I just wanted to mention that a little bit ahead of time. And I am going to let you guys know my thoughts based on my Sarah score scale. So my first criteria is packaging, and they've done a nice job with their packaging for this. It's packaged, this is the full size in a nice opaque squeeze tube, which protects the sunscreen and the antioxidants from exposure to light and air, which can degrade some of the good antioxidants in products. So it's always best, if you can, to pick something up in a package like this, not in a jar where you open it and everything's exposed to air and sunlight. So they've done a nice job with that. My second criteria is alcohol, and this product is free from denatured alcohol, which is always a good thing. My third criteria is fragrance, and this product is fragrance-free. However, I just wanted to note some people are super sensitive to that chemical sunscreen scent, and this has a little bit of that. It does dissipate over time, but some products seem to have it a little more than others based on which chemical sunscreens they use. So this does have a little bit of that scent, and reading some reviews, it kind of turned some people off of it. So it does have a little bit of that, but it does dissipate. But I personally, I don't know, the scent just, I don't know what it reminds me of, but I don't know. It always just bugs me, but thankfully about this one, it does start to dissipate after a little bit. So I just wanted to make a note of that. But otherwise, it's fragrance free, which is a good thing. My fourth criteria is manufacturing location, and this is made in Belgium, which I noticed a lot of the Clinique sunscreens are made there. My fifth criteria is ease of use, and it's very easy to use. You just squeeze it on, smooth it over your face, neck, and décolleté, which I always say wrong, but I'll point it out again. And it doesn't have any tint to it at all, so it does get a little bit of a white cast to it. So just note that. Yeah, it's got a little bit more of a white cast than a lot of the newer sunscreens that are coming out have. But if you apply this under foundation, it's not going to be as big of an issue. But yeah, they didn't tint this one at all. So, but it does smooth over skin quite easily. And then I do want to note, you want to use a nickel-sized dollop for your face and a nickel-sized dollop for your neck and décolleté. And for your entire body, they say about a shot glass full of sunscreen. So I've read that about 4 or 5 different websites, and that's kind of the consensus I came to, kind of what they were all trying to say. So my sixth criteria is antioxidants, and this does have some antioxidants included in it. Vitamin E, caffeine, and then it's got St. Paul's wort, which is a good antioxidant for your skin, which is in a lot of the Clinique sunscreens. And then it also has some good hydrators, such as sodium hyaluronate and cucumber, so that's a good thing. So they've done their work providing some antioxidants. My number 7 criteria is animal testing, and unfortunately Clinique, as of right now, since they're owned by Estee Lauder, they're not cruelty-free. My number 8 criteria is performance, and it performs quite well. It's oil-free, but it does leave your skin feeling soft and hydrated. This isn't one, though. A lot of them have a little bit of a tint to it, where if you don't like a heavy foundation, you could certainly just use the sunscreen and go. This is one where you're going to want to put foundation on over this, especially if you're not just spending the day outside. If you're going to work or going anywhere, this isn't one where you just kind of can put it on and go. because it does have that white cast, and then it does kind of leave your skin looking a little shiny. So you're definitely going to want to put foundation or powder or something over it so you can see. But otherwise, it performs quite well, and it's SPF 30, which also offers the UVA and UVB broad spectrum. When they say broad spectrum, they're talking about both light spectrums, which is UVA and UVB. And then also keep in mind that this is SPF 30, but they also have an SPF 50, so might as well go a little bit higher if you can. But 30 is the gold standard. You don't want to go below 30. And then my number 9 criteria is price, and it's not too bad. This is the full size, which is 1.7 ounces, and it's $21.50, which isn't too bad, especially if you're going to use it liberally. So I plan on using this not on my face, more on my shoulders and arms. That's what I'm going to use it for, even though it's just for your face. I just don't like the white cast that it gives off, but there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're going to use a foundation over it. But I'm just going to use it on my shoulders and arms. And I've got more than enough sunscreens that I don't have to use this one for my face, because I've got so many I need to use up before they expire. So anyway, so it's not super expensive. And then my number 10 criteria is the it factor. And I didn't give it the thumb up there just because there's nothing revolutionary about it. It's just a solid, good, reliable sunscreen. But there's nothing too exciting about it. Nothing revolutionary. Nothing that you're going to want to brag to people that you love it so much or write a great review of it. Actually, it's been around for quite a long time. And I looked at the reviews. I think there's like 5 or 6 of it. And it's been around for at least a year. So it just isn't too exciting. It's not bad. It's not the best thing ever. So just not too exciting. So anyway, over my scale of 10, this got an 8, which is decent. Like I said, it's a reliable sunscreen. Nothing super aesthetically pleasing. Nothing very disappointing. Just kind of average sunscreen. Run-of-the-mill, affordable sunscreen. So anyway, so I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to try this yet, or if you've tried any of the other Clinique sunscreens. What have you tried from them, and how have you liked it? So leave a comment. I love hearing from you. Stay tuned for the rest of Sunscreen Week. I've got more coming up, and more from Clinique and other brands as well. So stay tuned. And as always, check out the website, nobsbeauty.net. I'm adding some new supplemental written reviews just in things I haven't had time to do a video review of. So check that out, and check the Amazon link out as well. So thank you so much, guys.